The next tab will give you an overview of the actual configured backup jobs. In this overview you can start, disable, modify or delete all the jobs created for this tenant. Each job has a name and description. You can also check the last run date, the next planned date and the history by clicking Sessions. You can go into the historical details of a job by clicking on Sessions. For each session you can further drill down to the details. This will give you a line-per-line overview of all the activities that have been carried out during the backup, including the duration of each individual action. In the job overview you can search for specific jobs by typing a part of the job name. This will then automatically filter the corresponding jobs. You can also filter on the job's results. This will give you a very handy overview of all jobs, for example warnings and/or errors. To add a job, click on the plus icon next to the filter button. This will open the Add Backup Job wizard. In the first step, you give the job a name and a description which is optional. Then you click Next to proceed to the next step. In the second step, you can select the objects to include in the backup. This can be the entire organization or a sub-selection with specific objects. By clicking Add, you can add specific users, groups, sites, teams, or the organization itself. When your selection is made, you proceed to step 3 by clicking Next. In the third step you can select objects which you want to exclude from the backup. Here you have the possibility to add specific users, groups, sites or teams that you want to be excluded from the backup job. When your exclusion list is complete, click Next to proceed to step 4. In the fourth step you can select your backup proxy if multiple are available from a drop-down list. You can also select the backup repository. Each repository has its dedicated retention policy and/or location. When this step is completed, proceed by clicking Next. In the fifth and last step you can set the scheduling options. You can define that the job must run automatically once a day or on specific days which you can select from the menu. You can also choose to run it periodically, for example every 15 minutes. Secondly, you can select how many retries you want to perform if something fails and how long you want to wait between every attempt. You can also terminate the job if it exceeds the allowed backup window. By clicking this window you can select the specific hours during the day that have to be excluded from the backup window. With the last checkbox, you can start immediately taking a first backup when you click Save. The job will then be saved and started immediately. All the contents in every screen are easily exportable to CSV file format. Just click Export Results to CSV to get all the data in a readable CSV file format.